Hello.
Hey, Arlemi. Oh, look, everyone's here waiting for us. Hi, everyone. Oh,
Hello. So many people from LinkedIn.
yeah, LinkedIn's our jam today. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Postman live stream. My name is Joyce. I am in developer relations in San Francisco. Arlemi, introduce yourself.
And I'm Arlemi, and I'm in London, and I'm also a developer advocate at Postman.
Welcome from London. Welcome people from around the world. It looks like we have some folks joining us from LinkedIn. Lots and lots of lots of
So many
LinkedIn.
people.
We have some Twitch people. No one from YouTube? Where's the YouTube's at? Did I do it wrong?
No, I checked. We're
Okay.
definitely on YouTube. But it's fine.
Okay.
LinkedIn is leading today. Very nice.
Okay. So I am like a little nervous right now. Not because of the people, but because we're doing a blindfold challenge. And it was my job to kind of make sure that we wouldn't fall into any pit holes, potholes,
Holes.
holes. It was my job to do this, and I did not do it. And so, thank you so much for showing up and helping us. Pitfalls, yes. It was my thank you, Hannah Neal. So we are going to be exploring a randomly selected. By random, it's I selected it, but Arlemi doesn't know what this API is, and it's just going to be like you'll read some documentation and push some buttons and probably write some
And
terrible JavaScript.
I'm not stressed at all. So
I am
that's the good
stressed.
news.
I'm legitimately stressed. But why don't we go through in case you missed it? Do you have anything you want to talk about before we go to in case you missed it, Arlemi?
No, just quick one for everyone that's new on the stream. We see all your comments, but we can't send comments to everyone. So we try to reply by voice to you. I think LinkedIn people mostly. We won't be able to be on the chat with you. So if you have any questions, just put them out there and we reply to them on air.
Yeah, so for a large part of the stream, when it's just our faces, we'll have the chat up there and you can see it. But then once we start sharing our screen, unfortunately, the screen real estate's very tight. So I'm a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of people just saying like random words.
Well, we have a yeah. It looks like when we do webinars, there's people from all around the world. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, South Africa's representing? What time is it there? I don't know what a map. Okay, let's get started. Let's just really quickly go over in case you missed it. So I'm going to bring my screen up and just hold your comments for a while. I'm just going to remove the chat from the in Arlemi. If you can keep an eye on the chat, that would be great.
Yeah, I am.
I'm going to really quickly go over in case you missed it. And Arlemi, when did this release? 8.4.
6 hours ago.
Yeah, like 6 hours ago. So in case you missed it, don't feel bad because it just released. I am here on the release notes page. I'll go ahead and Arlemi, you don't have this, right?
I do not.
Okay, I'm just going to drop a link to the release notes page that I'm on right now. And a couple new things. You can now import WSDL specification into Postman. So for all our soapers or soapies, people that like soap, use soap, you can. Why does John Smark alias keep doing GameStop to the moon? So WSDL, that was actually very. I think there's still a bunch of people using soap. So neat. You
A
can
bunch,
import.
yeah. I think a good bunch.
Yeah, a good market share they have. It's not really growing, but it's big.
Yeah.
And then you can also now preview PDF responses in Postman. So I do have an example of that pulled up. So I am here in Postman. Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough, but I have this endpoint here hosting a PDF. And if I have hit send, have you seen this, Arlemi?
I've seen it on Twitter, but I've not seen it being used. That's very
Look,
cool.
it's the PDF response, all pretty and consumable. So I'll drop a link to this in case anybody doesn't have a PDF endpoint at the ready. Go ahead and check that out in Postman. And new app icon in Mac OS. Arlemi, do you want to tell us what this is? Because I'm showing you my Windows machine now.
And I'm also on my Windows machine, but if there's any macOS user out there, let us know what you think of the new link, of the new icon.
What is the difference? It's a different
I actually have no
shape?
idea. I don't know if it's a new branding, if it might be the new like Square View one. I know
Yeah,
Visual Studio updated to that. So
My understanding is that Mac has like a standard for their icon shape, and we were not following the trend. So now we've updated to the rest of the shapes. I'll go ahead and stop sharing my screen, and then I'll bring on the chat again. So that's in case you missed it. Just a couple recent releases that came out with version 8.4. But I will do a little foreshadowing. Arlemi, do you know what's coming up next week?
I do.
Do you want to not give anything away, but tell us what's coming up next week?
It's a feature that's been asked for a long time.
Okay, if anybody wants to guess, go ahead and guess in the chat. We cannot confirm nor deny, but we are going to be unboxing something new next Thursday. So swing around for that. All right, Arlemi, are you ready?
Yeah, let me move my screen away.
I am sweating. I'm sweating because I'm nervous that we're going to fall into those pitfalls. Okay, so today
we have so many people to help us here.
Yeah,
we have like 90 people from LinkedIn, so it's fine.
So I reached out to the API that we'll be playing around with. I don't think they saw my message though. Hannah Neal will catch you if you fall, if Arlemi falls, because I was bragging to Arlemi about how good I was at OAuth, and I fear that we might need to get some help. And we have a couple guesses in the chat. John's work alias. Has the squeeze been squoze already? Surely I would know about it. Okay, you ready to share your screen, Arlemi?
I am.
This is the very first blindfold challenge that we have. I'm going to go ahead and bring on Arlemi's screen, which means chat goes away for now, but don't worry, I'll keep an eye on the chat to make sure we don't miss anything. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
First blindfold challenge. What if it's not findable? Okay, it is findable. Shutterstock. Oh, surprise!
Oh.
Arlemi's been trying to guess who we're gonna do all week and did not guess Shutterstock.
I did not guess Shutterstock. Okay.
Yeah. So if anybody's played around with the Shutterstock API before, or that type of API, I don't know how you would characterize it, but let us know. And I think I signed up for an account. It was really fast. If you want to follow along at home, we'll drop some links into the chat, and you should be able to follow along because Arlemi's not that fast.
Okay, so I guess I'm just going to see if they have an API, how to register for it, and then we can get started with, you have some ideas of what we want to achieve?
I do. I have a surprise challenge. Okay. I want you to explore the API, learn it a bit, and then it's a little bit of a choose your own adventure. So if people in the chat want to offer suggestions for side detours, or what are they called? Side quests?
Yeah.
You can side quest suggest in the chat, but I have a specific thing that I want you to do. But you're going to Google, Arlemi?
No, sorry. Yeah, let me. Let's see.
DuckDuckGo.
Shutterstock API. Integrate royalty-free content in your. So this is their like marketing page for devs, and then I guess that's directly the API reference. Well, that's going to be easy.
So you have a run in Postman button, but your reaction was to go to Google. That's nice.
Yeah. Went to Google, typed in
shame.
Let me...
okay. We have a suggestion from Neil Studd. If only there was some kind of centralized repository of public APIs.
Ah.
Is that a clue?
That is a clue. Let me see. And here I can type Shutterstock. Okay. So there is one made by us, and there's one made by Shutterstock. And then there's other people that I do not know of that did it, but let's go for this one then.
Oh, we have somebody joining us from Periscope. Welcome from Periscope.
Yeah, good help from the chat, the Postman API Network. So I just went there and looked for Shutterstock. And they have a public workspace with, I'm guessing, their API and all the endpoint. And I thought I didn't have. So my thinking was I'll go to Google because that's going to lead me to their portal where I'll need to create an account and register for it. But this actually explains, their documentation explains how to do that. So I don't even have to use these random links. I can just follow through with this.
So do you want to see where I reached out to people on Shutterstock? Do you know where I would have talked with them?
Twitter or Shutterstock community
Arlemi.
forum.
Okay, so I could have reached out to them on Twitter. That might have been a sound thing to do. I could have reached out on their forum. Do you know
did
where
you just
else?
spam this and left a comment on it?
Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah. So I went in, I logged in with a separate incognito account because I was worried that Arlemi would be able to see my activity.
So incognito.
Yeah. But I can't tag people if they're not part of my team, right? Hey, stop doxing me.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably, and that's the thing, right? So they do get a comment, they get a notification because there's a new comment, but they don't get a notification because they're not tagged.
So we do have a comment here from Victor from LinkedIn. Problems with the last version. It consumes a lot of RAM. Maybe it's a problem with the last Windows 10 update. Are you on PC, Arlemi?
I am on PC. So if you have an issue with consuming a lot of RAM, one thing you need to check is your history. Go in there, and if you have a lot of history, clear it up, and that's probably going to help. That's 90% of the cases. It's that. If it's not that, go on GitHub. Joyce will paste the link to our GitHub issues, and there's a few GitHub issue related to that with steps to debug it. So yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
and with the history, if you selected save responses, that could just double your, more than double the size.
Okay, so I want to look at the documentation. I'm going to go here, complete, and it says I need to create an application. And I may need a paid subscription.
What? I didn't have to enter a credit card.
Okay, so first thing first, they need to update that link, and maybe, actually, let's do that. I'll start forking that collection. Yeah, so Victor, just clear your history. It's probably gonna spin for a little while, but then it should help. We're going to go in. Should I put it in the public one?
Sure.
Okay.
If you like to live risky.
Yeah. Fork label, live stream. Join us.
Can you drop a link or send me a link to this public workspace before you move out of there?
Yep. I can't copy link of that.
Or I'll find it on here.
Yep. In the meantime, so I'm going to create a fork, and I'm going to do that just because it avoids me having to recreate all the requests, but also I already noticed something that was not working in the documentation.
What?
So they have a link that doesn't work. Oh, cool. I see people actually clear their history. Now it's working fine. Nice. So yeah, I looked at the documentation and tried to click on that link, which led me to this. And that's not good. So what we want is, I'm going to edit it. So we're just going to keep on editing it as we go through the stream. And then at the end, with changes that are relevant, we're going to create a pull request.
That's nice of you.
And send it to them. So yeah, they had an extra character, so I'm going to save that. And now I think if I click on it, nice. Okay, create a free account. Create your account. Let me. Stuck.
We have a question about somebody getting stuck on a student expert test. Yeah, just go ahead and post your question. Maybe somebody in the chat can help out. Otherwise, I know there we have. I'll post a link to the community forum where typically these questions are answered.
Cool. So put a password. Unfortunately, I'm receiving already too many emails, so I unticked that, and I'll continue. This is not valid. What do you mean? Is this valid? Okay. Don't accept the plus in the email. Oof.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I think it worked. We had a quick error. So what does it say in the docs? Create an app. It's pretty much all they say. Create a new app. We're going to call it Livestream. I think at this point already, if we're going to use it with Postman, I shouldn't leave that random. If we're going to, so I'm going to go to Postman. And I think here, it's already, so their collection is well done because it's already preset to OAuth. And I think here, yeah, that's what I want.
So you're setting up the sample app in Shutterstock, and the callback URL needs to be identical to whatever you're going to be operating with in your app, which currently is in Postman, or to what you're calling the app from.
And they want it without HTTPS, so I'm going to, is there a reason for that?
Oh, so it's not identical, but they'll probably add it in on the server side.
Okay, refer. Do we need this?
I love how you liked how they did OAuth in their collection.
I mean, Dev set it up for me, so what else can I ask for? Auth okay. I don't think we need a refer. If you're creating a front end.
It doesn't have a asterisk next to it.
True, I can just leave it. Included.
Oh, a little clue here. Little clues for what we're going to do later.
Computer vision, self-serve.
If anybody knows what Shutterstock does, then give us ideas for what you should do. Because I have the surprise challenge for Arlemi, but we haven't spent a lot of time, as we earlier said, exploring what this API is for.
I'm going to leave it to Hackathon project because that's probably as close as we're going to get, right?
Yeah, we're not making money off of this.
Yeah, description. Doing a blindfold challenge on a live stream with all our viewers. It's why to anonymize email address. Yeah, I don't anonymize my email address. Just spam me. It's all good.
Don't read the terms. Just check the box. No, good practice.
Not needed. API docs. I will open it just in case and keep it there. But ideally, we can do everything from this documentation.
What are you pinning?
The API docs.
How do you pin?
Right-click, pin.
What does pinning do?
It just leaves it here and never closes.
Interesting.
It makes it small.
I did not know that.
Okay, so.
Oh. Do you want me to pull up a secret shield?
Not for now. Let me read through that. Authenticate to the API to get a token. You can get a token from the application page. Or you can use the method describing authentication.
So if you look at the activity feed of the Shutterstock public workspace, they are actively working on it because as of yesterday, stuff is different. So I don't know where we're going to go with this. Which is good. So they're adding documentation.
There's two ways to authenticate. This one is probably the easiest one. This one is already preset. Like it's preset to be using that one. So I feel like we give it a try. And if it doesn't work, we revert to basic. What does that sound?
Good plan.
Okay. Create an account. I did that. Let me maybe now.
The secret shield?
Yeah.
Wait until I see how much it covers. Nope, that doesn't work. Is this okay?
Yeah, that will work.
Look, I'm down here. I can still see you. Go ahead and copy it and plop it where you want, but tell us what you're doing.
I'm clicking the scope of the of the OAuth token. So I want core and I want collections because my application should view and edit my collection, I'm guessing. I don't want licensing because that's a paid feature. So I'm going to continue.
Oh, we have a request for Sean. Will Sean Keegan be joining us today? Harper, Sean might be in the chat if you want to chat with him in the chat. But currently, there's just 2 people. It's me and Arlemi on the stream.
Okay, cool. I've got my token.
Okay, can I unhide?
Yeah. So, token acquired. On the select scope page, okay, it's fine. Click continue. I did that. This is just the same way. Okay, so now we want to do this bit. Can I do, or is it too small if I do that?
We have a compliment from Norway. Great content. Oh, LinkedIn user, you just wait. We're about to get stuck. But I'm glad somebody's learning.
So, auth URL. Do I have that in here? No. Interesting. I do have a client secret. Okay. Do I?
We do have a question from Victor. Are your OAuth 2 client credentials properly protected using global variables? What scope are you at?
So for now, I'm not using any variables. In Postman, at least, I'm going to hard code it, and then I'll transform it to variables, and I'll put them as collection variables probably. But we'll get to that. There we go. Token name, we'll call it Shutterstock.
Hey, Jeremy, thanks for joining us. We are going through OAuth because Arlemi saw that Shutterstock folks had set up OAuth, collection level OAuth, and so we suspect that's the way to go. Although they do have basic. But we're not basic today.
So we don't have an auth URL, which kind of... Is that one here?
You're looking for something that looks like... Yep.
Yes.
You know, I also look at people's documentation and look in curl requests too. I know that's not the most reader friendly, but curl makes sense in my mind.
This we don't have though. Do you have anything that has
What's it say?
we want an access token URL. I don't think I have that anymore, do I? No, I have a callback here, I have keys here, and here I have just a auth URL. I'm guessing, so Sam, I'm guessing key and secret are ID and secret. Can you hide? Oh, actually I don't. Okay. Oh well.
RIP.
RIP. You can't see them, Scope where, oh no.
Oh, Sean in Idaho was
I should have saved that.
proposing that we might accidentally leak our secrets. Never mind. Done. You know,
See,
if you weren't following along closely, you might have missed it, but thanks, Sean in Idaho.
Space release. There we go.
So we're looking for scopes to grant our demo app.
There you go. So we have collections edit.
John's work alias.
Collections view. We don't have licenses. And we don't need user view.
Mathos is pointing out that the ID and secret are the same. Oh, yeah, you pasted the wrong one, I think.
Give me 1 sec.
You want me to put the...
No, so good.
Good eye, Mathos.
Good catch, good catch.
Thank you. It's Pikachu hand. That's probably better than Secret Shield.
Yep.
Well, no.
I mean, they're there. This one, you can't see that one fully, so it's fine. Like, this is technically obfuscated. I promise.
Security by
Obstruction.
Yeah, I can't say that word.
And state is a notepad value they use for present. I don't think we're using a state here. Okay, we're still missing an access token URL. I'm going to put that full screen and see if we can find anything. Okay, and this confirms what I thought. Client ID is the consumer key. Client secret is the consumer secret.
Yeah. That's nice for them to explicitly say it, because I know sometimes when you name things differently in different platforms, it screws people up.
Gromp type should be a refresh token.
Sean in Idaho suggests a URL. I don't know if they know that URL or if they're just guessing based on the structure.
API, I think that's the one that I'm using here for auth URL, yeah. Oh no, this authorized. So are you guessing then?
The access token URL?
Yeah, just a guess, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if they have...
I'll look at their Postman documentation just to see if there's anything that we missed in there.
I was going to it. Enter access token in the access token box, click the param. Yeah, they don't really say anything there. Yeah, I've been there already.
How come you didn't just follow the instructions that was in the Postman collection? I'm curious.
I just went to it and there's no... It's very vague. So click the authorization, select OAuth 2.0, enter your Shutterstock access token in the access token box.
Yeah, so they're suggesting that you just...
I did get it already.
No, I mean...
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So the path that you were going in under was to generate an access token from your app, which if you're going to build an actual app, it's very useful to understand how that works. But I think their documentation people were just trying to get you to get something working.
Yeah, forget about me. So that's what I actually did when we had the secret shield on, was just generating that token from their side rather than doing it from here.
Portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm going to create a quick variable here, which is going to be called, did they give me a name to use for it? No, so I'll just be Shutterstock token. You can paste it in current value so that it's not synced to the workspace and you can't all steal it. And I'm going to go off screen quickly.
I thought you already leaked your token.
No, the token, no.
Okay,
token has never been leaked. It's there, but it's not fully, so you can't steal it. It's all good. And they say I put it here. So Shutterstock.
Ayesha's saying they didn't know Shutterstock had an open API.
I didn't know either until today when Joyce said, you're going to work with the Shutterstock API.
Wait, do you mean public API or did they have an open API?
No, as in public API.
Oh.
I don't know if they have an open API. Okay, so I'm going to save this, and according to their documentation, which I'm going to move to the left.
I don't know if this is going to work. I'm nervous.
Should be all. So if I go to, let's go, click the params tab of the request, blah, blah, the query parameters.
Don't search for flowers. Search for something else.
Image search. So image, search for images. And then click the params in the query parameter.
Search for Pikachu or otters we have suggestions for. guess who that came from.
Yeah, I don't even know why I looked. So we have a query parameter I'm going to toggle on, and I'm going to search. Any other suggestions? No? Others? Okay, let's try that.
Aha.
Could be
Invalid
several
access
reasons.
token.
This is redoing the same one where I could just do inherit from the collection. Oh, it's actually inheriting from parent. So if this one, okay, this one's good. This one's good. And did I say I was using it? I don't think.
Actually, Mike Ralphson, sorry, I'm talking with chat, but Mike Ralphson, pretty sure they have an open API too. Yes, I just double checked their public workspace and they've actually included their open API specification v3, if you're curious.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Actually, I dabbed while you were looking away because I got it working.
Oh, you
That's
did?
good.
What'd you do?
So they were actually not inheriting from the parent authorization type. So I just had to change the type here to inherit instead of OAuth 2. And now it's just like taking the settings from this one, which takes the setting from this one, which takes the setting from this one that we set up at the beginning.
So that could be something in your pull request when you help them refine their collection. Yeah, can we see that dab again? I missed it.
No, there's going to be more later in the stream. You just have to stick around.
And yeah, Mathos is saying standard header name for access token is bearer. Yeah. Did they have it set up correctly?
Yeah, so it was in the documentation. In the documentation, it said to use bearer, but because I anyway here it's set up as bearer, then so good, and I could change it.
Okay, and Victor is saying you need to configure grant type to claim.
No, I think we don't actually need this in the end.
That's to generate a new token, but since we already have a token.
Yeah, if I wanted to do it through here as I thought it would be from the beginning, I would have done that. So yeah, I got images. Let's see.
Let's see.
That's an image.
You know you can view that in Postman, right?
Yeah, I can click on it and then it's going to display and then I have to send. It's going to show here. It's cute.
We do have a question from LinkedIn. Does Postman support well-known URL discovery? What does that mean?
Do you mean like some sort of autocomplete here? If I type Postman, it's going to tell me, oh, you should have this. I think it pulls from your history. If that's your question, pulls from your history, doesn't do it. But if like you're wondering if you can discover all the APIs, you can look in the search across all of Postman, and here if I look for Postman API, then like I get some stuff regarding the Postman API. Cool.
Okay, so we got otters. So success. We got a 200 okay. That was checkbox 1. That was one thing I wanted to do. And so you consumed the get started. You looked at their dev portal. You played around with their auth. So this is the choose your own adventure. I have a surprise challenge that I want Arlemi to do. But if anybody, again, is familiar with Shutterstock, like maybe not the API, but the company or the whatever they offer, I'm guessing images, they offer. So can you go to their homepage? I'm just curious what they do.
Let's hope there's a link direct. Yeah, nice.
Do they upload images?
Advanced search capabilities, very free license. Yeah, so you can. That's the paid feature, I think. You upload and then you can license through them.
I wonder if my surprise challenge is going to be a paid feature. Can you, Hannah Neal wants you to drop a link to those images in the chat, or just show the otters again.
Well, you know what? This is a public workspace, so I'm going to save that as a response, which is all the otters.
Cool. Oh my gosh, there's a cat playing with yarn.
And now I can send a direct link to that response with all the link in there. Let me see if it works. Cool.
So is Shutterstock a stock photo company? I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm dropping that link in the chat, Joyce, for you to send to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, so Shutterstock, if we don't look at the developer page, but more of the actual thing, it's just a an image search, but it's for companies mostly to find images and that have like different type of licensing for their ads, etc. From what I know, but you're the one who has done the research, Joyce. I'm just extrapolating here.
Mathos is confirming it's a stock photo company, but they also have video and music. It's Bob is saying yes, it's like Getty. Okay, so people in the chat, here's my options for what we're gonna do for the rest of this stream. Well, we could do as many as we want. Also, I'm taking suggestions for not to do that. Okay, okay. So Arlemi, guess I'm not that creative. So because we're getting back images, what do you think one challenge might be?
Guess what's in the picture? Or create an album? Or
yeah, so option number 1 is that we create a gallery, a photo gallery with stuff that we get back from specific searches. Oh, yes. So Sean Ryan is on the same page as me. Sean Ryan Keegan. Visualize it in Postman. We can use the visualizer. Yeah. Option number 2 is I did notice that they have a Cloud Vision API. I don't know if it's a paid feature. If it is, we can scrap that. But John's work alias is on my page now. Is the cat your cat? So I have photos of my cats from a previous stream entitled "Where's My Cat?" I would love to be able to do some visual recognition AI type sniffing. Did you shake your head or no?
There was a lot of AI buzzwords in that sentence, so I wasn't sure.
Visual recognition. Eyeball seeing. Familiar? Is that better? Yeah. Okay, so those are my 2 options. People in the chat, you can vote for which one you want to see, or you can suggest something new, especially if you know Shutterstock. So let's just take a look while people are deciding in the chat. Let's take a look at that collection. So you have images. What are the other folders beneath images?
Videos, audio, right? Yeah, editorial image, editorial video, computer vision, custom music, users test, and OAuth.
So right off the bat, I'm curious what editorial means there, and I'm also curious what custom music means. Okay, we have a vote for number 2. Number 2 is the AI. Real smart. Oh, 2 votes for number 2. Oh, wait, we have a new suggestion from John's work alias. Leverage APIs, the cloud, and machine learning to maximize the cat return on investment? Is that what you're suggesting, John's work alias?
Editorial is just news and current events. Okay, that makes sense. Apparently, I can't use editorial anyway because I need to get specific access. But I'm guessing for this one,
Isn't
if I
that
look
in
at
scope? So when you created your demo app, I think you could have added scope.
No, I did all the 3 ones.
Oh. Computer vision offers reverse image.
Editorial video, that doesn't help. But okay. Computer vision offers reverse image and video search.
1-2 says generate audio tracks using artificial intelligence. Should we make music?
Oh, like music. Let's see if I can use that one though. Custom music. Get details about audio renters. I need an ID for this one. List computers audio. Okay, let's just try this one to see if I can do it. Okay, I can do that. I'm not sure you would hear any sound though.
My cat is walking on my keyboard. Hold on. Oh, wait, another. I'm just reading chat. Convert cat images into music. That's genius. Okay, what are we doing, Arlemi? I lost track.
I don't know. You give me a challenge.
We had like 2 votes for number 1, visualize. We had 2 votes for number 2, AI. And then I feel like there's a lot of like new ideas of generating. You know what's interesting? So our VP of success, Sanjeev, has a patent. Do you know about his patent?
No.
He has a patent from back in the day, like when computers were being invented. You know stuff about like random seeds?
Why are you giving away his age like that?
I mean, I don't know when computers were invented. But listen to the patent because I think this could be a good idea. Random numbers are seldomly random. It's really hard to be random, right? There's always a seed that's kind of
Yeah.
predictable. He has a patent for the random seed being. I'll give you 3 guesses what the random seed is. And I'll give you a clue. It's from when computers were invented.
So options being 0, 1, and 2.
What does good game mean in this context? Does it mean stop talking? Shanghai and Keegan, Unix timestamp? That's like, that's a good guess. Are you going to guess, Arlemi?
No, I would probably, I think Sean's guess is probably as good as it gets.
Okay, so it's
Yep.
from the time that computers were invented. Was Unix invented then, maybe?
It was 1970. No, I mean, no, it was not invented in 1970, but it takes from 1970.
Oh yes, this is a good clue then. It is correct. Let's continue. If anyone wants to guess, you can guess what the random seed was. But otherwise, let's start with just exploring the computer vision API and seeing
Yeah.
what we can feed into it to.
So what they do in the computer vision, I don't know if they don't have documentation, but my guess from reading through is that you can upload an image and then you can pass that image as a parameter to the similar one. And what it takes, it does some computer vision analysis of what you uploaded, detects what's in there, and then let's say there's a cat, it's going to tell you, oh, there was a cat. Here are plenty of other images with cats. And that's what like all recommendation algorithms are doing like around the world, right? Like they take whatever you're looking for, they're looking for similar stuff, and then just feed that to you.
Okay, so I know from our previous stream on Where's My Cat that it would take too long to train a model, but we can use.
I think they have it pre-trained. That's the idea, right? Like it does. Yeah, it's pre-trained. I don't think you can create yours, from my understanding. What I'm wondering though is, do we need to upload, or can we just pass an existing one? Let's see.
Yeah, pass an otter one.
Yeah. So I saved it as an example here, so I don't have to send it again. Do they have?
Make sure
they have
that
IDs?
is included in the PR when you submit it back to them.
Okay, so let's see if we can find a better one. What about this one?
Sorry, our faces are.
Oh wait, it keeps. Does it keep? Don't save. Don't save. Oh, I can't actually click when it's in here, and I can't. It doesn't open it into a new tab.
It should.
No, I click.
No, no, it doesn't.
So let me just do it like this.
Not
It's the
does
same
you
one.
work at Shutterstock? Because if you are, then we love your product. We will not be critical of anything.
Okay, so. Oh, okay, because I'm seeing the same one. So that's the first one. Let me collapse that, go for the next one, which is this one. And I'm sorry, Joyce, I'm just going to do that because it's faster. Okay, I like that one. And it has an ID of some billion? No more. Yeah, doesn't matter. Can I save as a variable from here? I can't. Okay, so for the
That
sake
would be
of
nice from a response.
yeah, for the sake of it, I'm just going to
Yeah,
send
wait,
that
you
again.
can go to the menu. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so I'm going to send that again. I wanted the second one, so I'm going to collapse the first one. Take this one and say, oh, I can't. You can't save as a variable from the response. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to create. No, I'm not going to create an environment. I'm going to put it all in the collection. So let's go collection variables image ID and set it here. So now we have an image ID we can use. So I can go to my list of similar images and have an asset ID that I can put here, which is image ID. That'll work. Let's see. So it didn't save last time.
You're mixing
Okay.
kebab case with
Kebab case.
with
Where?
camel case. You just made a kebab case.
Yeah, that's what I've been using this whole stream.
Okay.
apart from when I use Shutterstock, but it's one word.
Okay. Okay.
It will suggest Shutterstock images to you for purchase based on what you upload. Aha, they want my money. Fair enough.
Take my money.
Okay, so I uploaded a picture of an otter, and the AI sent this back.
Okay, let's see.
I don't quite know what it is, but according
Dinner time.
to this, I don't think that's otters. It is.
No,
Okay.
those are prairie dogs. It
Wait,
says so in the title.
Same. Also, I genuinely thought that it would be a family of humans with prairie dogs.
Like
Not
eating
like-
them?
No, just like, I don't know, friendly, like being friends with them.
Okay.
Because obviously there's no like comma or whatever in your URL. Okay, so that's one.
What is this saying? Is it sorted in like relevance or close to?
Let's see. Is there a relevance somewhere? There's an aspect which I'm not sure what it means. So we're in similar images.
So it's 474. That means they have 474 similar to otter images, and the very first one is prairie dogs, when we clearly know they have other otters.
These similar images. Do we have an example response? It doesn't really say what it is. It just said aspect. And there's no similarity. Let's see if we search in here. Is there going to be an actual otter? Yeah, there is. But further down, like might be the second one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious if we don't take one of their. Ooh, that's an otter. That's an otter.
I mean, to be honest, they're very similar to me. If I was an AI, I would have made the same mistake.
What? They don't even live in the same habitat.
But you're a computer, you don't know that. If you're a vision model...
If I'm a vision computer, I would see the background and see that's a log. There's no water there.
Okay, so...
Hannah's a little bit offended that you called prairie dogs otters.
Sorry, Anna.
Hey, so that's using their stock photo, but I'm wondering if we can like upload something ambiguous.
Okay. Should we take suggestions for that?
Ambiguous images?
Yeah.
I think we should. I mean, I could take a picture of the egg that I'm peeling now, but like, just go to like the internet and find an ambiguous. Oh, wait. Did Juan too find it? I don't know what this means. Is this a patent number? That's a risky search.
Method for setting up pseudo random number. We're getting sidetracked, but yeah, that's an name I know.
Juan too. You are like some detective. Okay. It's a lava lamp. Lava lamp is the random seed. Okay, we have a suggestion from LinkedIn. Upload Pikachu's nose.
Okay, actually, you know what? We're just going to get my Pikachu. That is right here. To do this.
So what does that look like to human eye? What do we suppose the images will look like that we'll get back?
I don't know. Let's see it like this without the context. It doesn't look like a lot of things. It could look like a...
It's fur. It's yellow fur, so maybe like a chick?
Yeah.
Baby chick?
I don't know. Let's see. Right. Well, I'm pretty confident Shutterstock is like PG friendly. So we shouldn't take any risk by using that.
What did you think that was?
Just saying, because you never know with AI.
Okay, we have a guess.
The nose looks like an alien's face. Kittens. Yeah, see, I like the cave in the desert. Looks like some sort of place where you could hide under.
Oh, so if it's like a Star Wars thing, Shutterstock probably doesn't have like branded,
I don't
licensed.
know. Okay, let's see. Let's upload first. Upload image. No documentation, but we can look at this one. Returns an image for reverse image or video search. Image must be in JPEG, so let me save that on my disk. Where am I going to save that? Yeah, downloads. So it needs to
It's
be
interesting that you're reading the developer portal documentation instead of their collection.
not because there's no documentation in the collection. Oh, it does. This one does. The other one didn't.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe they did it separately. Yeah.
Image must be in JPEG. To get the search, pass the upload ID to get the second one. That's fine. And I need to upload it as base 64. Cool. That's fine. So, body base 64. I think I can change that to be a 4. Is it this one to send? Or is it this one? Yeah, that's the one. File. So the name is base 64 image, and then I want to send this. It's going to complain because I didn't change that. And supported. Okay, that didn't work.
It was a good try.
It was a good try. Did you get it to work?
No, I didn't get this one.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So that didn't work. Let's
Actually,
revert.
so that's really interesting because a lot of people don't know you can do that. So you were just trying to, they clearly set it up so that you would include a base64 string,
Yeah.
but you were just seeing if it would take this file, upload, like if Postman would convert it into the right header type.
So I guess I'm doing PNG to base 64.
Every time we do Cloud Vision, we have to convert.
Let me. Yeah, cool. It opens on the other screen. Perfect. Extra code.
Arlemi, you're doing really well.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
just to be supportive, but like you're doing really well.
I probably do need this, yeah. I'll save it as a string as well, as a variable.
Okay.
Image base 64.
Kebab, yep.
You hate it? You want me to change it?
No. It's too late now.
It's too late. Got so far.
You know what would be an interesting feature request? You were in the variable editor. If you could edit there and then cascade all those changes, do like a find and replace from the variable editor. That would be nice.
Yep. Okay. Do I need? I don't know if I need it to be between quotes. I don't know anymore. It's fine. I'll send it and see if it complains. So it's giving me an error. Let's see why. 500.
I just remembered another in case you missed it.
Response
I'm sorry.
body.
Is it distracting if I talk while you're debugging?
No, that's fine.
Another thing that they recently released is the copy all in the console. So
Yeah.
previously that copy all or copy was just what's on the page, but now you can copy a huge long log list. So you're removing the
Add request. That didn't work. So, I wish we had better errors. Let me see to just paste it here directly and see if that helps. Probably not, because it should be the same thing. Okay. And do I need to give this then? Haha.
Wait, what'd you do?
So I removed the part that says this is an image in base 64. Yeah, that's all that needed to be. They really just needed the actual image content.
Interesting.
Okay.
Didn't need the data header.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Cool. So now we have an ID. I wish I could just save that as a variable, but no.
So I think in the Electron app you can. There's a menu for it, but we're in the
web. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll copy that and move to my collection here. Change the image ID to this one. And then we can probably automate that as well. Cool. List similar images.
Oh, we have more support for you, Arlemi. Live debugging successful. I am also pleasantly surprised when something works. Good work.
Oops, don't need
Okay,
this.
so that ID is the ID of the uploaded Pikachu nose on
Yeah.
Shutterstock Cloud.
And we can see it's been updated here. Okay. We get similar stuff. We
Monkey
get a
tail. Wait,
monkey
scroll
tail.
up. I can't see. It's behind our head.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. For squirrel monkey. What's that mean?
See? Wait,
It does. It's fur, though. I bet it's fur.
follow link, please.
What are you
Wait,
doing?
sometimes
You're
it
just
works and
clackety clack.
sometimes it doesn't.
Oh gosh, we have all the French people showing up. Hello, welcome from France.
Bonjour. Bonjour les Français. See? I did the French thing.
I was gonna say a French word, but I realized I didn't have one that came to mind. Let's see this monkey longtail.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it in another tab because this doesn't want to follow the link. Even if I do control. Oh, okay.
So it's fur. Oh wait, that one might have a
I guess-
similar nose.
No, but there's also some yellow in the picture. Like this is pretty much the same yellow, I feel.
Are you colorblind?
Are you colorblind?
Let's see more. Let's see more Pikachu
Pikachu.
nose. Pikachu.
Oh wait, that's the
That's
same
also
one.
okay.
Yeah. I'm learning, Joyce.
Mathos is already like doesn't he saw one picture and immediately.
See, I want to click on this. Let me click, please.
No, that's right. Sean Ryan Keegan is colorblind. I'm sorry. There's dozens of us. Dozens.
Okay.
Dracula Arlemi is French. That's why his bonjour is so good.
Yeah, I'm not
Wait,
only
that's like
pretending to have a French accent when I speak English. I was just born with it.
Why would somebody upload this stock image of a gross apple? Of a wormhole.
If you're selling
Pesticide?
Pesticides, yeah. You might want to add that in your ads. Are you tired with having bad apples? And put that picture.
I bet the wormholes look like the Pikachu nostrils.
This.
Yeah. The Pikachu nostrils. Didn't he
Okay.
have nostrils?
It does have nostrils. Well, it's not Pomeranian.
Pomeranian is a dog. Again, it's fur.
I guess it did then maybe cut the
Nostrils.
the nostrils.
Yeah. Mathos is saying do the whole Pikachu.
Okay, we can try that.
God, we got to do that whole thing again. We got to do the converter. Yes, 1, 1, 2. Or
We want to do like.
one,
Do you
two.
want to do just like this?
The face?
Yeah.
Pikachu face? Yeah, Pikachu,
Pikachu
face.
face.
Wait, get his cheek. Oh. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Save.
Dracula's saying control click doesn't work to open your image in a
No.
new tab.
It doesn't work. Unfortunately.
Dracula's like, okay, your accent was pretty good for a French person.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're converting that file again.
Yep. Open on the other tab. Boom. Error. File is too big. No.
Hi, paracetamol. I just learned what that word is. It's acetaminophen in other countries than US, I think. Paracetamol.
It's like Doliprane. Is that a thing? Doliprane? That's probably a French thing.
It's APIs, American Pharmaceutical Industry.
Okay, so I have the base 64 back to yeah, image ID here. No, not image ID. Signature. It's this. No, this one. This one. Oof.
Oof.
It didn't like. Oof. It's pasting. Let it process for a sec. And
It's
then
pasting? How big is that? Oh gosh.
Too big. Let's exit pages and just go back to it. That's fine. Should it be that big?
Did you double copy it?
No. I mean, the image is much bigger than the previous one, to be honest. So fair enough. There's a few things I didn't save. Hopefully,
you could compress it locally and then convert it. No?
Can I do that easily?
On Mac, you can.
Yeah, well, sad. Computer vision, upload image. I'm not gonna try that. You're right. Let's just do compress image. Boom. Oh, you hate it when I say boom. Sorry.
Le boom. I have other challenges for you to do. Arlemi, you were doing so well ahead of time. We have other challenges for you to complete if you want.
Wait, where's my image gone?
It's weird that you have pictures of all of us on your local desktop.
Yeah, no, it always looks like I'm a huge creep, but it's for all the.
So for everyone at home, Arlemi likes to make memes and
It's not for the memes.
and like show up at meetings with AI as somebody else. It's really creepy, but kind of entertaining.
Too. Yeah. My image disappeared. Oh, it's because it doesn't take a PNG.
Okay, I could play around with this API all the live long day, but we did have some people that wanted to see the visualizer just to see what it looks like. And what it would be really interesting, it's a stretch goal, but is to create a folder that then automates some of this and then generates a gallery. That's very stretch goal. One step at a time.
I just want to quickly do that because now I have it. I can do this. Refresh. Up. This should be smaller. Copy the clipboard. Copied. An ID. See, so fast. Save. Boom. Here.
Boom.
Boom. And then list similar images. So it's taking it as a parameter. Okay. Swallowtail.
Swallowtail.
Oh, okay. Bird? So I did the follow link and it opens. That's a.
Oh, it's a bee.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bee. I didn't know their faces were like that. And it's because it's yellow and black, probably, and furry.
Yeah. Let's just look at the second one and then move on to the next challenge. Golden eagle close up.
Ooh, golden eagle is going to be pretty too.
Nice. Not so pretty, but it works.
I think he's gorgeous, but doesn't look like Pikachu in my mind, except for the color, maybe, and the fact that it has eyes.
And some fur.
Okay, so what that tells me is Shutterstock's model is still being trained, maybe, because maybe it's data set or what people tend to use it for.
It's either it's being trained or it's that's the closest image you can get from Shutterstock.
Like their inventory is not like
actually, I don't know.
Pikachus.
We can
I feel
probably
like
just
Pikachu should be in there, no?
See, there's not that many. Or like, it's not the actual Pikachu branded images. It's like third-party stuff because this is not owned by Nintendo.
I'll bet you can add another parameter that sorts by relevance.
You know what?
1.2 is suggesting it could be that it tags the image, then searches based on that tag. So maybe it's like yellow animal tag or something, and then it searches maybe.
Language license page. No, it doesn't. There's a save boolean. There's a license. Oh, I guess here for the license I could put commercial, or I don't know. That wouldn't change. Oh well. Okay, cool. Challenge check.
Challenge accepted and demolished. Beautiful.
Next. GG, go next, like the gamers say.
Good game, go next.
Yeah.
The eagle is watching you.
There is deep learning and there is deep focus by Eagle. Is that a song by the Eagles?
I don't know. Is it? Okay, so you could build a gallery. So I think you got 400 some responses for Otter. So you could build like a scrollable gallery. I feel like that's really heavy on front-end development.
Let's get the images to display first, and then
sounds good. Yeah.
Then we see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a query here. Is it still save authors? Cool. Okay. Learning. I don't even know. All I can do
So
is
for
this.
everyone that voted for option 1 and stuck around, we are going to that option 1 where we just visualize those images in Postman.
So I need data, which I have here. Data, you name it. We need a template, and we need a set thing. So it should be, let's get the data first.
The pew.
Our data is going to be let authors equal pm.response.json.data. Very nice.
Very nice.
Then we need a template. Our template is going to be, I don't think we need all these groups, just need for each image. We need image tag with something in here. And then we just do a new line. Easy. And then we need to set a visualizer. So template as parameters that I have here. And we need to pass, I could just pass it here. Save on some lines. Okay. So now this is passed as
image.
Yeah.
Which is going to be an array of your images.
I was thinking of changing the name because then that's not very representative. Yeah, that's fine. For each image, and then it's image.assets.preview.url.
You have support from Brian. Don't break it. Can't be broken.
For each image, is this image.thing? Let's see. Oh no, it's directly. So I pass the response, and then for each, I go directly to the item. Yeah. So the property is assets.preview.url. That should work, right? I don't need a table here.
I think you need. Can that be a string, or does it need curly braces?
Oh, you're right. Because it's mustache templating. Is it 2 or 1? 2. Okay.
Is this French again?
I was on LinkedIn and I see the live, so I came here. Du coup, on peut voir ton LinkedIn. Yes, it is half French, half English.
Did we target France for some reason?
I did not. I just left it to everyone.
Oh, so look at this. Wait, what? Do all of them display?
Yeah.
Oh,
First
very
try.
Nice. Very nice. Oh my gosh, you're on fire, Arlemi. Somebody take a clip of that dab. Okay, so let's can we
I like this one.
Add a link? Can we surround that with an A tag and then just put the link? That way you don't have to weirdly copy and paste every time, maybe? Oh my gosh. John's work, Alice, is that you? Somebody just turned on my light.
What do we want in the link? We want the actual link?
Yes.
So that would be just the same thing. But what's the point then?
The point is so that you can click through the displayed image instead of copying and pasting and opening a new. Yeah.
So we can do this, and then we want that probably, because otherwise it's just going to open it.
Look at you with the front end HTML elements. Wait, does target blank work in Postman?
No, it doesn't. Actually, clicking links just doesn't work. It
did yesterday, so I'm wondering.
I want to inspect. Come on.
Oh, this is so meta. You're inspecting.
Did I do something wrong? I've got a link with an image associated. I think, is it the target blank that doesn't work, or is it the just a link? Let's see. Yeah, it just doesn't. You can't click on links in Visualizer.
Yeah, you should be able to.
A rocket. There's only one image now. What did I do? Did I miss something?
Remove the quotes
Remove the
in
quotes
href.
from. Why though?
Why though?
'Cause that's how. I mean, I'll remove it. We see, but
Wait,
yeah.
did something happen?
No, it's
Oh,
okay. No, it does happen. But see, it opens in the same thing. I'm actually in the. I'll just do that back because I like to be compliant. But yeah, so basically, I'm in here. There's the whole list, but I can click on one,
to go to the thing
and it opens
in the
in this
display.
thing. Yeah. But if I go back to this and send it now, yeah, nothing happens because it doesn't want to. It's kind of its own
doesn't have a
sandbox.
new, it doesn't have a new
Yeah.
window to open.
Yep.
Or tab.
Cool.
Interesting. Okay, so if anybody's a front-end developer that wants us to drop some CSS or some any kind of styling, go ahead and drop it in the chat.
Let's see. How do you call that? A carousel?
Yeah, or gallery,
JavaScript.
like a Bootstrap. Oh, let's do that. Let's pull in Bootstrap library and then just carousel it.
Well, actually, JavaScript got pen. I want one that is. Hold on. Oh, vanilla JavaScript carousel.
So Sean Ryan Keegan is asking, so clicking the link in Postman, you say that's disgusting?
I mean, just the corners are. Sorry, whoever did that. I'm so sorry, but
it won't open anywhere. So it has to do with the syntax. I'm sure we could figure out how to maybe open up a new, new Chrome window. I'm clicking on the wrong thing because things are moving.
Is that an iframe? It's not quite an iframe. It's just your own like a window element. It's just its own browser, pretty much. An iframe would mean like you have an iframe to somewhere else. When this is just its own, like this. If you inspect it, you can see it's constructed just like a proper HTML document with like I lied. It's an iframe.
Okay, so we do have a suggestion or a mind blown Bootstrap and Postman. Yeah, let's just bring in Bootstrap and see what we can do with it in our time remaining.
Do we want Bootstrap?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to work with.
Okay. Can't they just give me the code for it? There we go. So we want the CSS of Bootstrap.
Oh, Hamant is asking, can you visualize a map in Postman? Yes. So we're bringing in Bootstrap library right now, but any kind of mapping library or front-end rendering library, or not just front-end, but any library that's accessible via script tag, you will see in a second just how we bring in the library to use it.
I'm going to have to do like the actual... actually, let me just do... HTML.
Can't you just do a script tag?
I kind of want to have them in the right place, no? Or because like if I need to put the CSS, it needs to be in the head tag.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna style.
Well, don't I need to?
So the question is, did you try to open the URL using click and control?
I did. It just doesn't want to. So I want this to be click copy in my head tag. Let me just pin this, maybe later. Then JavaScript. I want this to be in the head tag as well, maybe. And then, do I need the bundle
Hicks
as well?
has used Leaflet.js in Visualizer. Leaflet is the Mapbox Lite, right? Or they acquired it, I think. You and me, Arlemi, we've visualized something in a map. What did you use?
Yes.
Mapbox?
Mapbox. Yeah. Okay, so I've got this. So now you need to lead me because I do not know anything about Bootstrap.
Oh, yeah, sure. Rajun is saying iframe could be the reason why target blank opened the link in the same window. Oh, yeah. So smart, you people.
Bootstrap. Examples. Heroes, features, sidebars.
Yeah, so find the gallery or carousel or whatever you wanted to do.
They have no search.
We should be able to use the element that they're creating. So we're just looking for the HTML element that might be...
Carousel slider, that's the one. Cool. So we want all of this.
Oh, we have a question for you in French.
Asking if you're both experts. Well, today I'm the noob and Joyce is the expert.
Yeah, but I didn't do my research, so we're basically just doing this live.
And then tomorrow we'll switch roles, but yeah, we both are. Did you hit an API? Yeah, we did hit an API. So we used the Shutterstock API, and if you're asking from like back when we did the computer vision, they have an upload images endpoint here. Otherwise, here we're just querying whatever they send us back. Okay, so I took all of these.
Okay.
And I'm going to paste it in my template here. I have to say, this is a pretty small space to work on code. But
you can,
yeah. Look at that.
You're expanding all the panes.
Yeah. What do we want? Where do we want the images to be?
We do have a question that says, is it possible to place video?
Should be.
Yes, there is a way to play video in Postman.
Indicators, single item. Okay, so we want the items to be here. So we're going to place the loop around the items. Actually, let's first send this. We do a step-by-step. Oh, this has been full. Side for better use. Send this. Okay. We have a slider that doesn't really work. Next. It's not working.
Here, riddle me this. Do you just want to do a table of images? That's what I was thinking of, like a gallery.
Oh, you just want them to be all displayed on the same...
Yeah, but you can require jQuery the same way. It's pronounced jQuery.
What did I say? Did you say jQuery?
Yeah, it's your French accent.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
Okay, let's put that in here as well. They complaining.
I am indeed trolling you, Arlemi. It's jQuery. Okay, please do some for beginner. Yeah, so Amit, every week we tackle a new topic. Sometimes we're starting off with people that don't even know APIs, and sometimes we're just kind of doing some light development.
I gave up. I'm doing the gallery.
Yes, gallery is perfect. Sean Ryan Keegan is complaining about how we pronounce giraffe.
Giraffe? Okay, so this one works. And all we want is... I guess all of these are just images. Let's look. There's no comments on this one. Oh. Well, that's annoying though, because you need to change the class for each of them. So that's not going to work.
Why?
Because
it's the same class.
But then won't they just all be like one? Okay, let's try. So basically,
you've already done more than I thought you would, Arlemi.
Don't know how to feel about that, but
oh my gosh, Dracula, you're so aggressively French. And actually, there was a suggestion for jQuery before Bootstrap. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, when you bring in the dependencies, you do need to, yeah.
Okay, I'll roll back to it if you have time. So we want to each here. We want to each. Probably. Let me see. No, we want to each here actually.
This is really nice. So if anybody wants to work on a project like this, this is I can't tell if this is in a I think this is in a public workspace, but we'll share it to the Postman live stream public workspace, and you can fork it and just plug in your own images and make this beautiful gallery. Soon to be beautiful. Well,
Yeah, it looks the same because it's the same class for everyone.
oh, I see what you're saying. The way the Bootstrap example worked, it was like placing them
Yeah.
in different size. Okay, well. You could have just left the table example and just put the images in a table.
So interesting.
If anyone knows how to style a table.
Okay, so putting jQuery first doesn't work, unfortunately. But before we do that, we can just single item, remove, single item, remove. I'm using the character example, and then we can debug the. Just want that to be this. It has a class. It has a label, so the label can just be a URL. I'm just going to put the URL everywhere. Yeah, I broke it. It's not working. We're not doing well.
Sorry, what's not working?
Using
it's
the
literally
image.
not showing up.
Yeah. This is working. This is a gallery.
It is indeed kind of a gallery. Put it in a table.
Okay. I'll put it in a table.
We have some encouragement. And Hannah Neal is, I can't tell if she's joking, but it's absolutely the truth. Just because it's not currently working doesn't mean you're not doing well. Arlemi, you are way ahead of where I thought you would be. Because my expectations were so low. Just kidding, I'm kidding. But I was nervous before this stream.
So we can put that in there.
Rayjan is saying demo effect. That's because this isn't a demo. This is live. We're doing it live. We don't have we don't have code to the side that we were just recreating. We've literally not done this.
So we have a name and we have an image, and then let me look back at the data. Do we have a name for it? We don't really, do we?
A property?
We have a description, so we can do
that's nice.
Description, which would be assets.description. It didn't do the description. Why?
You're scrolling too fast. I can't even see.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got really into it.
Yeah. Let's see visualize it for a sec, will you?
Okay, so I have a visualizer. It's not picking up the description yet,
okay.
But I have my two columns.
Let's parse that object.
Parse that object.
You have TD.
So my guess is it was assets.description because here, it's assets, which if so it's actually directly description.
Yeah.
That's why.
See, okay. Debugging, yes. Real-time collaboration.
And now, yay! There you go. A nice gallery.
Yay, it's so gorgeous. Oh, it's so gorgeous. You have the description text, you have the image. So Wantu is asking, will there be snippets available for simple visualizer setups, similar to other snippets?
Actually, we'll give you a link, which is, where is it saved? I think if you go, and I'm going to do Postman answers, I think it's there.
So Arlemi is showing you code samples. Wantu, I think, is asking whether or not there will be something in the UI that allows you to insert stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good question. That's not planned for now, but we'll take it as a...
Yeah, it's not glued to the UI the way test snippets are, but some people have built some really fantastic... D3 trips me up. There's some D3 templates in there. Carson Hunter was just on a week or so ago, uses AM charts. I think Scott Hicks was talking about using Leaflet. So Scott Hicks, if you're still there and you use Leaflet and it's a example that you can share with the community, you should definitely share it so that people can copy and paste your previous code.
I'm sending you a link, Joyce, if you can send it to the chat.
Yeah.
So that's if you're looking for some templates for Visualizer, this collection has simple charts, but also map, tree, and cross filter. And you can just forward that collection and you just start from there.
Yeah, one of our engineering managers hit Open Brewery DB for beer brewery. I don't pronounce that well, but used Bootstrap. So I go to that template frequently anytime I need to do a gallery, which we could have done that if we had more time. But this was fantastic. Okay, Arlemi, I'm going to stop sharing your screen for now and tell us where we can find this if we want this.
If you want this, I will be posting it to the Postman Live workspace.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
I think so. I won't drop a link right now, but we'll put it with the video description. So if you're curious about it and you didn't have a chance to follow along, or you're coming upon this video after we had this live stream, then you'll be able to recreate exactly that beautiful otter or any other search term. Okay, so thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, John's work, Alex, for turning that bright light off. I do want to give a shout out for next week's stream. So we talked about this at the very beginning of today's stream, but next week, me and Arlemi are coming back again, and we're going to be unboxing a major release. So we just had 8.4. 8.4, but we have a very highly awaited little thing that's releasing, and it's going to be releasing. What? Hello from Shutterstock.
They're watching us now.
Oh gosh, beautiful. I mean, it was good documentation. You guys had a great public workspace, well documented, and in fact, if Arlemi had gone straight to the documentation, I think it would have taken us even less time. Fantastic. So make sure you stick around for next week, because we have a release that is scheduled for next Thursday that me and Arlemi are going to be learning. Here's your hint: new technology. It's new technology.
It's new technology for us.
Correct. It's not new technology in the world. It's something new. Okay, and we typically like to close out really quickly with shout outs. I will ask Arlemi to go. He's clearly thinking about what shout out to give. I have a solicitation of a shout out. So if you work at Postman, you get reimbursed for smart books, like learning books. If anybody has any book recommendations for books that teach you something that would be beneficial for my professional development, please go ahead and put it in the chat. Arlemi, do you have any shout outs this week?
I do not. I was too stressed about having to go through that challenge that I did not think about a shout out. But quickly, I am looking at our blog post to see if there's anything that I can shout out. I don't think so. Well, actually, did we talk about your 30-day challenge?
No, we haven't.
That's my shout out. Shout out to Joyce, and now she's going to talk about her challenge.
Oh, I want to hear you explain it, Arlemi.
Basically,
okay.
If you want to learn about Postman, if you've learned some stuff today, if you want to learn more about it, and if you're looking for something to keep you entertained for 30 days, we have a 30-day of Postman challenge that you can do all in Postman. Joyce created, and she's going to post the link somewhere.
I can't find the link. They changed the search.
I'm going to give her the link to her workspace. Actually, gosh. I'll give her the link to the blog post that explains what it is better than I do.
This is really exciting because it's a 30-day challenge. Some people are tearing through it super fast, though, and really excited. We had some people post on LinkedIn. It's not easy. If you're a beginner developer, it might take you a little bit longer. If you're an advanced developer but new to Postman, it still might take you a while. But I get excited hearing people talk about it. So check. Ooh, books. Yes. Oh, those sound like real hard books. I'm not looking for like reference books or like hard. I'm looking for like good and like, ooh, I'm going to read this whole thing on spring break or something. but want to, I'll take a look at those books. Good suggestions. I have one more shout out here. Is we do have a new level up. So we have a playlist specifically designed for people that don't want to spend a lot of time learning. But our very own Danny Dainton created a level up for running collections with Newman. So I'm going to post a link to that right here. But we have a whole playlist of very, very short things that you can, consume while you're eating breakfast or something like that. Just very tiny little learnings. Okay, Arlemi, anything else before we log off until next week?
Nope. All good by me.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye. Bye.